beautiful girls. They got nothing on you, baby.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Hey guys, what's good? What's popping? It's your girl Bhavna back at it again with another exciting video. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I created this beautiful look using the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde Eyeshadow Palette. Now, this has been recently launched on Nykaa. If you guys don't know already, yes, they launched new products on Nykaa. They launched the Nymph Liquid Highlighter, the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde, and they launched the Tantour. But I just got my hands on the Tantour. This was gifted by my brother last year for my birthday, so I already had this palette. So I wanted to just curate a look using all the new launches. So if you guys are interested, then please stick with me until the end of the video. Also, before getting into the video, you guys know what to do. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now let's get into the video. Alright you guys, so first things first, let me just prep my skin for the makeup. I have nothing on my skin right now, like literally nothing, not even moisturizer. So to start off with, I'll be using my regular plum facial oil. This is the grapeseed and sea buckthorn facial oil. This is what I use every single time I want to like prep my skin. I just love this facial oil way too much. I've never used any facial oils before. This is my first ever facial oil that I'm using, but I just love it. Look at the glow, guys. Look at the glow. So I'll be concealing my eyes to prep for the shadow. So I'll be using the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I don't have the Huda Beauty concealer. So this is full coverage. I mean medium to full coverage. Gotta build it up. Just taking a regular brush and like blending it. So you need to blend your concealer very well so there's no creasing. So for my eyeshadow palette today, I'll be using the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette. Look at it. So beautiful, so pretty, so iridescent. It's the prettiest eyeshadow palette that I own in my collection. So you get a giant mirror and then all your eyeshadows are here. You have naming for all these eyeshadow palettes. However, I didn't get it from Nykaa. I got it from Cult Beauty. I got this as my birthday gift. But the eyeshadows, you guys, so damn pretty. Look at it. Look at the colors, you guys. So you get 18 eyeshadows in 4 ready to layer textures, 9 buttery mattes, 6 high shine creamy metallics, 1 glitter powder and 2 sheer multi-reflective eyeshadows. So let's see how that goes, because I haven't used this eyeshadow palette on YouTube yet. I have used a couple of times on my Instagram, however. So for YouTube, this is the first time using this eyeshadow palette. I'm just sorry if you see a variation in the lighting because the sun just seems to be playing with me. So we'll get done with all the swatches and then we'll move on to the eyeshadow application. Okay guys, so for my first shade, I'll be taking this shade right here called Karma. This is like a very nice soft nude shade. Place it on my crease, just working my way to the inner part of my eye. It feels so good to sit and film a makeup video after so long. It just feels so relaxing. So why I didn't do my eyebrows is that I don't want that to come in my way. Obviously I'll clean my eyebrows, so I don't want that cleaned part to just smudge off with my eyeshadow. So that's the reason I thought I'll do my eyebrows after the eyeshadow application. Right, so these are blending very well. I mean, definitely it's a pastel eyeshadow palette, but the shades are good, like you can build them up. There's not much of a kickback. The mattes are really good, they're blending very well. So next step, I'll be taking this shadow right here. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see. It's like a very nudie peachy sort of a shade. I'm gonna take that using my Pro Art PF13 brush, and this is how it looks like. So I'm just gonna take that shade and apply it on top of the first shade that we applied. Okay, so I think I just want to deepen up the eyeshadow a little bit. So I'll be going in with this shade right here with my Nykaa E008 brush, and this is what it looks like. It's a pencil brush. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of it, dust off the excess, and just applying it above my crease. So this is my crease, and just applying it right above my crease. So I want to apply this teal shade right here, but for that to apply very well, I think I need a base of that shade. So I have the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal eyeshadow in the shade Minted and Dinero. So I think I'll choose this shade to create a base, and then I'll apply that eyeshadow. On top of that, we'll see what we can do. Taking a cut crease brush, this is what I use for cut crease, and just cutting my crease regularly, just like how I do. Right, so I'm just gonna let this one dry properly. On top of this green eyeshadow, I'll apply this shade called Haze. This is also like a pastel green shade, and lay it on top of this. So we're just trying to set that liquid matte shade. So next step, are you guys ready for the shimmery eyeshadow? I think so. To top this off with, I think I'm gonna apply this shade called Mercury. It's a very gorgeous green sort of a shade, so I'm just gonna pick that up and just apply it, but I'm sure I would like to use my fingers. So whoa, look at that. Okay, not bad. Clean the edges, I think I'll have to go with the brush because my finger is too large to get to the corners of my eye. There is a little bit of fallout with these eyeshadows, these shimmery eyeshadows, but that's the reason I didn't do my base first. That's a smart idea. Alright guys, I think I need a little bit of that liner, smudged liner moment going on. I think I'm gonna use this dark purple shade again using a liner brush, I guess, or a detailed brush. Just gonna pick that up on that brush and try to create a line. Just gonna create a line like that, just like a smudged liner effect, just darkening it up. Don't worry if you are a little sloppy with your application, it's gonna be fine. At the end, we have wet wipes to our rescue. I know I'm very rough with my application, but trust me, it's gonna look bad before it looks good. So I think we'll move on to the base now. To start off with, I'll be applying my L'Oreal Hydra Fresh Genius Moisturizer. Love this moisturizer to apply before my base. So this is a very nice watery moisturizer. I really love this. Next, let's do some primer. I don't have the Huda Beauty primer, so I'll be using my Professional primer from Benefit Cosmetics. Everywhere you see you have uneven skin, or if you have pores, just trying to massage it near the nose. Alright guys, so next up I'll be using my Huda Beauty foundation. I am in the shade Macchiato 400G. So this is a very thick foundation, so the consistency of this foundation is really thick, so I just want to dilute it a little bit with my facial oil. So I'll mix these two and apply it on my face. So what I like to do is I just like to take a flat foundation brush and just lay my foundation on my skin first. This is a very heavy duty foundation. What I'm trying to say is that this is not an everyday sort of a foundation. This is a very heavy duty foundation. So you might want to use this on weddings or really special occasions where you know you're gonna be in the event for a long time. Try to conceal everything. Try to get into every nook and corner of your face. Sometimes, you know what, I like to conceal my eyes or just conceal my face using this foundation itself because I think it is also good like a concealer for me. So what I'm trying to do is just concealing my under eyes. Just gonna take my concealer brush so it's more precise. So one thing I just want to say that make sure before applying this Huda Beauty foundation, your skin is very prepped for the application of foundation because you don't want to apply this on dry skin because this foundation is a heavy duty one and it's not very moisturizing on your skin. Make sure that your skin is very well prepped, and also if you have dry skin, make sure that you dilute it with your facial oil or any nice moisturizer. Okay, right after like setting my under eyes, I think I just want to go in with my setting powder. For that I'll be using my regular Huda Beauty setting powder. This is in the shade Blondie. This one is perfect for my skin tone, so I'll just give it a nice tap. I don't know if this comes close to the Laura Mercier translucent powder because I haven't used it, but this just gets the job done for me. So we are good with setting. I think I'm just gonna do my eyebrows and be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I did my eyebrows off camera because A, it's time consuming, and B, there's no eyebrow product from the Huda Beauty range. I used the PAC brow pomade and this is in the shade Cuban Espresso and this is what it looks like. It's the best shade for my eyebrows. So yeah, let's get started with the contouring, then we'll go on to the lower lash line and all that good stuff. So for contouring, I got my hands on the Huda Beauty Tantour. This is however the outer packaging. This is what it looks like. Very sleek, and you get the shade name and all the detailing at the back side. So I got it in the shade medium because guys, can I tell you that choosing a shade for my skin tone was a struggle, you guys. Initially I thought light would be my shade, but I think that would be really great for like adding a little bit of bronzer because I thought that was very close to my skin tone. However, I wish there was a shade between medium and light because this one is, let me just show you. So right after opening the cap, you get this protective slit. This is what the Tantour looks like. So I felt like this is a little too dark, but why I got my hands on medium is that if the opacity of the cream is high, you can tone it down eventually, but if there is no color to the cream, I cannot build the intensity, right? So I thought let me just take medium and I'll see what I can do. I really felt like she came up with a shade between light and medium, so it would be really perfect for olive skin tones. But however, let's get started with the cream contouring. Okay, so I am just gonna pick the contour using the PAC 219 brush, and this is what it looks like. It's actually a concealer brush, but I think I like to use it for cream contouring. Let's see. So I'm just gonna So I'm looking for a sharp contour today because clearly been developing face fat. Quarantine is just not treating us very well. So I think we're good. So I literally took the smallest amount of product, like I just dipped it a couple of times and that's it. Just gonna go in with my beauty blender again. See, now I can build the intensity if I want to, right? Or also if I want to reduce it, I can tone it down using a concealer or foundation, whatever. But if the contour shade is light, I wouldn't have done this. I cannot build the intensity, so that's the reason I got medium. I think it's really good, guys. It's blending like butter. I'm literally just working on my entire face with the smallest amount of product. So next step is nose contouring. Let me just go in with my beauty blender. Okay, so let's move on to the lower lash line now. To start off with, I think I'll be applying this shade right here called Karma. I just hope I don't get any fallout, y'all. Then I'm just gonna go a little bit with this shade called Hot Mess. Then I think I'm gonna take the Mercury shade again, applying it on the lower lash line again, very carefully because I don't want any fallout. I think this is the fullest I've ever used this eyeshadow palette. It's so good. The shimmers are just getting inside my eye. Alright guys, so for my lashes today, I'll be applying the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. I just love these way too much. So I'll pop these on and be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I put on the Samantha lashes. They look absolutely gorgeous. I cannot. So good. So we'll do the inner corner highlight and then we'll move on to the blush and highlighter and lipstick. Okay, so for my inner corner highlighting, I think I'll go with Ultraviolet. This is the shade. This is like a very nice lilac shade. Right, next step, I think I just want to apply some blush. So Huda Beauty doesn't have any blush, so I'll be taking my Savannah Colors blush palette and I'll be picking up these two shades right here, this one and this one. So next step is putting on a little bit of mascara. I don't have the Huda Beauty mascara, so I'm just using my Maybelline mascara in Push Up Drama. So just gonna hit the lower lashes a little bit. So next step is applying highlighter. I don't have the Huda Beauty Nymph highlighter, so I'm just gonna go in with the Becca Champagne Pop, and this is what it looks like. Okay, excuse me, hello, dude, this is so good, so good. I can't. Beautiful, beautiful girls, they got nothing on you, baby. Okay, so for my lipstick, I'll be using the Huda Beauty Demi Matte lipstick in the shade Mogul. So I'll spritz my face using the MAC Fix Plus. Alright guys, so this is what the finished look looks like. So coming to the products, I really loved the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette. But however, I wouldn't suggest this eyeshadow palette if you are a beginner or if you are just playing around with makeup. It's my personal opinion that you don't need such pastel shades in your makeup routine because it's a little hard and little tricky to work with. But if you are into makeup, or if you are a makeup artist, or if you generally really like experimenting with looks, you can definitely get this. It's worth your money. I really love the shimmers and metallic eyeshadows, the way they blended, and also the pastel eyeshadows. I thought they would just go on patchy, but no, they didn't. So I just had to intensify the pigmentation. That's it. Overall, this is a great palette. Next step, coming to the Tantour. Guys, this is so good. Like, it's amazing. I've been experimenting with cream contours lately. I have the Sugar's Face Forward cream contour stick. Ever since I used that, I fell in love with cream contouring. I think they look really natural on your skin, and this just blended so well. It's like a powder to cream formula. If you are looking for a high-end cream contour, do give this a shot, and I think you'll really love it. I just love the way it blended. I could intensify, or I could like just tone it down. Next, you guys know I however love the Huda Beauty setting powder. I've spoken about this so many times. So yeah, overall the look has turned out quite well. I'm very happy with the way this look turned out to be, and I'm also satisfied with the eyeshadow palette and all the products that I used in this video. And the lipstick is also really good. Like, it's a demi matte liquid lipstick, so you have that glossy finish. So yeah, I think I really like it. And that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you all liked it. If you did, then please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next one. And also, all the products which I mentioned in this video, the links are gonna be in my description, so you guys can go and shop from them if you like any of the products. I'll see you guys in my next one.